All right, this is my final Guild classical guitar comparison video. And on my bucket list of videos on the Guild classical guitars, I wanted to compare this wonderful Guild Mark VII from 1970 to all the models, a Guild Mark I, a 2, 3, 4, a 5, a 6, and today I'm going to do a Mark VII because I have two Mark VIIs to share today. And if you check out my YouTube channel, I did comparisons with this Mark VII to all the models I could get my hands on. And today is a very special day because I actually have two Mark VIIs right here. And this one here is from 1970, and this is from 1968. And they're both solid spruce tops. I'll go into them a little bit more detail when I'm playing them, but the sides are wood bound, top and bottom, and they're made out of this beautiful 200-year-old Brazilian rosewood. Just look at the wonderful grain detail on you can see some sweat marks on that one. But anyhow, this is Brazilian rosewood from 200 years ago or so. Here's the same wood on this one as well. This one's glossy, and this one's a little bit of a matte finish because of the buyer or seller I bought it off of. He did that to it. But let me go over the detail real quick, and then I'll play these together, or I'll play them as a comparison and see if you can tell anything different about them. Again, two Mark VIIs, that's a very rare thing because they only made 10 of them from 1968 roughly through 1972. And if you check real quick my channel out, you'll learn more about the Guild classical guitars. They made 7 models. Like I said, a Mark I, 2, and 3. They were typically the student models. The 4, 5, and 6 were the fancier models or professional models, whatever you want to say, because of the tone woods of those. They had various tone woods, including Brazilian rosewood, but not this Brazilian rosewood. Anyhow, the Mark VII is a derivative special order, custom order, artist special derivative of the Mark VI. Now there is a couple artist special Mark VIs out there, but the difference between the Mark VII and the Mark VI is the longer scale length and the custom neck and the fancier Brazilian rosewood and the bracing inside due to it, similar to a Ramirez Model 1A. But the scale length on both these Mark VIIs is 26¼ inches. They have a solid ebony neck, solid custom handmade mahogany neck, and the fretboard is ebony, I'm sorry. And they all have this ebony skunk stripe up the headstock, and they have these beautiful tuners in them. From, I think, I forget the name of the tuners right now, but anyhow, they're custom tuners as well. And everything about this guitar is different from the other models simply because of the scale length. And also the Mark VIIs have typically a Brazilian rosewood bridge with this ivory inlaid, custom ivory inlaid tie block. And all of them had their own unique rosette. Two Mark VIIs I know of have this rosette with the hearts in it, and two Mark VIIs have the rosette, this rosette as well. So anyhow, let me play these two together. This is again the highlight of the Guild comparison videos, is a Mark VII against another Mark VII. So here we go. This is the 1970 Guild Mark VII. And here's the other one. Now this one's from 1968, a little bit older than the other one. Again, beautiful Brazilian rosewood. Custom rosette, solid spruce top, same ivory inlaid tie block. And God, I forgot to cut this strip off. Look at that. Anyhow, here we go. I'll play it for you. And again, the headstock with the ebony inlaid strip up the headstock. Here's the custom tuners again. And I just want to hold them up together so you can see two Mark 7s at the same time. Then, this one's glossier than this one. They're custom all around. You can see the necks are just handmade, a little bit different shape on both of them. And they both have this beautiful Brazilian rosewood from about 200 years ago or so. It may be 250 year old by now. But anyhow, this same rosewood log was used on some other custom guitars they made at Guild, including John Denver's 12 string that he had. And so I just wanted to share something more about the Guild classical guitars. Again, this is one unusual video because of the Mark 7s. They're not too common. And I don't know of any other YouTube videos that have gone through a comparison of the Guilds from a Mark 1 through a Mark 7 with the Mark 7 in it. So this has been fun. Take a look at my YouTube channels, and if you can try to play a Guild Mark classical guitar, all of them are very, very wonderful to play. And all of them are pretty close to the Mark 7, believe it or not. They're, I think, my favorite guitar, believe it or not, is my first guitar, which is a Mark 3. The most sentimental guitar anyway. These are wonderful to play. That's a cedar-topped Peruvian mahogany model, the Mark 3. So try to grab and buy a Mark 1 or a Mark 2 or a 3 or any of them. The Mark 4 is the most interesting because of the tone woods. They have like 5 different tone woods for that one. But I hope you'd enjoyed this comparison video. Thanks a lot. And I'll play a little more.